Sorry, y'all. It's gonna be a kind of sort of quick live stream. It's a couple of streams scheduled for later on today.
Sick to my stomach. 4 in the morning, I can't sleep. In another city. Worry about where you may be. Feels like I've been here.
I'm sorry, I thought a punk pussy ass bitch that flagged my channel had something to say. I'm sorry, am I supposed to be triggered? See, you in it for entertainment, bitch. I'm in it for principle and motherfucking distance and irritation, bitch. So you gonna be dog walk slowly, not on your terms.
I'm not okay, no, I'm not okay. I'm not okay, no, I'm not okay.
And when it's said and done, the way I'm gonna break you down, bitch, I'm gonna expose you for the fake fugazi bitch that you are. And I'm gonna do that by clocking your plays, including the ones that you made in the past. You do realize that, listen, it's indicative of you being a very weak bitch. See, I don't have to edit your photos to drag you on your photographs, not on your physique. Apparently your physique wasn't enough to get you a husband to raise that bastard. Now if you want to get gritty, I can get gritty. But see, when I get gritty, bitches start flagging channels. But make no fucking mistake about it, bitch. Now, it's interesting. And this ain't gonna be for the faint of heart. So if you sensitive, this ain't a live stream you want to listen to.
Take me home, hold me close. Please don't let me go. I don't know. Can you call me?
I'm sorry. I thought a punk ass bitch. I'm sorry. Is that the reason why you know? Is that the reason that it was the recording what made you drink or get drunk this early in the day? Well, I suggest that you do whatever you need to do to stack up on your alcoholic beverages and your weed. Because I'm going to slow walk you, bitch. And like I said, I'm in it for distance and irritation. So I get the gist that what you think is going to happen, like I said, bitch, you in it for entertainment. But your ultimate goal is deflection. And that's not what we doing. I'm expose you for the lying ass cunt that you are. I'm sorry. I thought a bitch that had like 4 or 5 evictions said something about what? Responsibility and accountability. So all of that, let's get live and go back and forth. No, bitch, you don't dictate shit. Listen, the help doesn't dictate anything. And that's what the fuck you are around these parts, bitch. The help. And now you finally decide that I'm sorry. Did you finally decide that you should be streaming from that channel with your drama and your bullshit? Stupid bitch, did it take for you to lose your monetization for you to figure that the fuck out? Now, why I expected a bitch that can't figure out that she needs to take her ass to the motherfucking gynecologist and figure out why the fuck she has a foul odor coming from a pussy to figure out that she probably shouldn't use a monetized channel to do a bunch of shit that violates the community guidelines and shit like that, because it could possibly put her monetization at risk. Was it the recording of your mother-in-law that doesn't know you that drove you to drink in the middle of the afternoon? Bitch, I don't give a fuck about what you do on Bigo. That doesn't count on YouTube. What counts on YouTube is the views that you get on YouTube, what your channel does on YouTube. Fuck Bigo. And at the end of the day, bitch, that's basically you combining two social media motherfucking platforms. And the bitches that are here are still surpassing you, even with you having a combined platform. Do you think ain't nobody clock you shouting out 400 motherfuckers in the room, but the majority of the motherfuckers is on Bigo, and it's the same over medial motherfuckers in your chat room? So I'm sorry. It started with the troll, right? Of I'm single again, back on the prowl. Yeah, okay. Well, you go ahead and dox all you want, bitch, because you still getting dragged. And I'm going to show people where you got that. See, I don't have to alter your video. I don't have to alter your video, and I don't have to alter your photographs to drag you. There were no alterations done to your pictures. Those were pictures that you posted on your community tab. Do you think I give a fuck about you showing pictures of my motherfucking family, bitch? Are you pulling up and doing anything? No, I doubt that very seriously. Not with this type of shit on your record, bitch. So I'm not impressed. When I see a couple of shootings on your record, see, bitches that pull pistols and don't use them, that shit don't intimidate me, ho. You like the typical motherfucking bitch that come into jail with a big ass motherfucking mouth, thinking that if you talk real hard, bitches will leave you the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me see something. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out which window it is. I thought a bitch that, see, and that's all cat. Nobody's worried about you turning up, bitch. What the fuck you might want to do is pipe the fuck down. Pipe down. All of that extra shit, in a week you're gonna be burnt out, bitch. See, that was the whole point of the troll move that you made. That despite us not communicating on the back end, we all clocked your move, bitch. And that was because whatever notoriety or attention you thought you was going to get from the beef sector, that was very short-lived. Because unless you're going to do that shit, you got to be able to entertain on a daily basis. You got to have something interesting on a daily basis. And quite frankly, I said what the fuck I said, bitch. You need to change that intro song, because when you got shit like this, hold on, give me a second. First of all, before I do that, because see, I'm aware of your I'm aware of your deflection tactics. And the only motherfucking thing that shit does is piss me the fuck off. It doesn't impress me none. But like I said, when it's said and done, you the typical bitch that come inside the jail running your fucking mouth, thinking if you talk tough, that's going to keep bitches off your ass until bitches run up in your shit. You the type of bitch that go to jail and want to tell bitches about all the bitches that you beat the fuck up on the outside. Well, on the outside and behind the walls come two completely different things. And all of that yik-yakking and all of that rah-rah shit, that means what? You want to show pictures? Show them, bitch. You still getting dragged. You still getting aired the fuck out. And when you done showing your pictures, that's going to mean what? Motherfuckers is going to let up off of you? Bitch, if you didn't think I could withstand motherfuckers showing pictures of me, mocking me, making fun of my family, if you didn't think I was a problem that you needed to do away with, you wouldn't have flagged my channel, bitch. Be clear about that. And unlike you, bitch, I get attention in real life. I don't have to come to YouTube to get a motherfucker to take note. Every motherfucking body that's ever met you, bitch, has said you look like you a dirty bitch. You a dirt. Not only are you a dirty bitch, you a dirty basic bitch. Nobody really has to drag you on your looks, bitch, because just you showing the fuck up to meet a motherfucker in person is, in and of itself, is a fucking drag. You a self-drag type of bitch. You would take one glimpse at you from out your peripheral vision. Self-drag type of bitch. Benched bitch. So, at the end of the motherfucking day, I'm sorry. I thought a bitch that got on her feelings about a fiance that didn't motherfucking exist and a mother-in-law that don't know who the fuck you is said something. So it started with your troll move, right? Posting on your community tab. This all of a sudden, this 6 years of side bitch ass bitch is single again and back on the motherfucking prowl. I'm sorry, bitch. I don't believe you. You need more fucking people. Oh, I'm sorry. Were we supposed to give the help a whole bunch of attention? So like I said, the notoriety that you thought you were going to get from the beef sector, that shit was short-lived. Because the thing with the beef sector is you have to beef quite frequently. And the truth of the matter is, bitch, the way they beef, you ain't fucking built for it. That's why you over here in the black sector flagging. If you can't withstand a drag or a roast over here, what the fuck do you think you're going to be able to do with the beef sector? Not a motherfucking thing, bitch. And again, I'll be impressed. You want to go video for video? Bitch, I'll go live stream for live stream with you for 12 motherfucking rounds. Dolo, imano for a motherfucking hour, bitch. How about that challenge? How about the challenge that you stay on your motherfucking panel by yourself, 12 live streams, 60 minutes each, dolo, and hold your own, bitch. Until you can do that, you still gonna be the help to me, bitch. Until you can withstand a roast and a drag without flagging, you still gonna be the help to me, bitch. You're not even bottom bitch material. The finesse that you got about you is how you ain't even gotta have no game to finesse a Rex or to finesse a Lord Gaelic. Those are the type of niggas that you finessing, bitch. But you've been 6 years a motherfucking side chick and you haven't been able to finesse that nigga into leaving this bitch. Now have you, bitch? You ain't that. Your finesse level ain't that, right? Never has been, never will be, bitch. I'll be impressed when you can do some shit like that. When you can finesse a nigga that you've been loving on for 6 motherfucking years into leaving the bitch that he really love. That's some impressionable shit. So let's go down the list because I'm going to need all of the bitches that, you know, got some smoke for me. I'm going to need you bitches to upgrade your motherfucking drag. Let's see. Let's go down the gamut. Let's see what we got here on the list. What we got? Okay. Ugly. Okay. I'm an ugly bitch. Just, okay. Ugly. I look like a nigga. Okay. Look like a nigga. Look like a tranny. Okay. Look like a tranny. I'm dark skinned. Look like I'm dark skinned. I'm a lesbian. Okay. I'm a lesbian. My husband left me for a Becky. Okay. My husband left me for a Becky. My wig, my weave is tacky. Okay. And I wear makeup. What's next, ho? What's next? I can drag you bitches off of the medulla, just peeping your motherfucking stilo on how the fuck you move, bitch. If I add your physical attributes to it, you be bodied out here, bitch. You think you was a benched bitch for 6 years, sucking the leftovers of his main bitch, right? So again, I'm sorry. I thought a bitch that had 4 or 5 motherfucking evictions but want to get up here and talk about holding the next bitch accountable said something. I thought a bitch that had a motherfucker on YouTube allegedly stalking and harassing her and her motherfucking son and dragging her, why the fuck your nigga ain't go holler at him? That's your nigga, right? See, I saw the communication between Willie Wise Guy and your so-called dude. Bitch, he didn't defend you. Not at all. And just in case you remove that from your community tab, of course you know, being the petty bitch, petty, messy bitch I can be at times. Don't worry about it, bitch. I got you on that. So the whole, she knew that motherfuckers was going to clock the fact that she was claiming to be single. And again, you had to do something to have a motherfucker. You can't just go live and just have a motherfucking conversation. Because you know if you did that, your channel would manifest to be what the fuck it is, which is trash. And when did Clyde say, how long Clyde say this raggedy bitch been here? Bitch, you been here for a long motherfucking time. And you were underneath for the tutelage of one of the most well-known YouTubers in the black sector. So you don't have no excuse that if you had the ability, if you had star quality, if you had the ability to shine, bitch, your platform would have been popped the fuck off. Period. But instead, you've acted in the capacity of the motherfucking help. You're the do-girl of the sector. And since you're no longer this trained killer for the motherfucking United States motherfucking Army, pull a gun out on a motherfucker and not use it as bitch. I've given you an occupation, bitch. I've given you a job description. You the designated dick sucker for the sector. Get to work, bitch. You're going to be our little publicist. You're not even hype man quality. I'm sorry. I thought the help said something. So basically, all you let motherfuckers know is what the fuck you thought about Clyde all the fuck along. Which basically confirms what the fuck I was saying, that you was over there clout chasing. And you had an ulterior motive for strategically positioning yourself with Clyde in the first motherfucking place. How did I find Clyde? Why was I over there with Clyde? How did my paths cross with Clyde? Stalking Suge. That's how I crossed paths with Clyde. That's ultimately how I crossed paths with Jazzy G. Who gives a fuck about, listen, I don't give a fuck if it was 3 years or if it was 2 years, bitch. At the end of the fucking day, I've observed you and your fake fugazi motherfucking ass enough, bitch. I kept my motherfucking distance. That's why you don't have the ability to line me the fuck up like you would do a nigga like Rex. See, when you went at it with real life is not in cyberspace, again, being the punk pussy asshole that you are, see, I go at my ops head on. And that's often what confuses them, because they're used to bitches being subliminal and making passive. No, I go at a bitch head on. She ain't got to wonder what the situation is. And I do that dolo. I don't need a panel full of people. So because you didn't really have any smoke for real life is not in cyberspace, what you did was take and line up the dude that you knew that was supposed to be your friend, according to you, right? Because what happened with Rex was actually a wash, rinse, and repeat, right? Social media setup artist. Now, Lord Gaelic was supposed to be your friend from the Viper Pit, right? Nonetheless, you were recording his fucking conversations. And when you got into an argument with his bitch, in order to get even with his bitch, you was willing to throw him under the motherfucking bus. Just to make her feel some type of motherfucking way, because you ain't had no smoke for her. So I certainly wasn't confused. If Rex allowed himself to get in a vulnerable position like that, chatting with your funky motherfucking ass on the back end, that's the fuck on him. He should have known better than that. He should have been able, being a Philadelphia, he should have been able to look at you and peep your whole motherfucking stilo within 5 minutes and know you was a, what we call here, scrambling ass motherfucking bitch. Period. I said what the fuck I said. You strategically positioned yourself next to Clyde platform. You went from, how the fuck do you go from Tommy Soda, my motherfucking whore? How do you go from Tommy Soda, my whore, to over there with the pro-blacks? And yes, I did pull a motherfucking pull a collar when I seen you over there, because it didn't make logical sense to me why the fuck you would be over there. Unless you was over there and up to no motherfucking good. And I had seen the way how you were running around this platform with fucking known racist. Now you want me to really dig in your history, bitch? See, when you was over there with Tommy, you was running around here with known racist that was saying very prejudiced shit, very racist shit about black women. It was only when you were added to his list of motherfucking rejects that you made your way back over here into this sector. In the first motherfucking place, your first pit stop was over there with Uncle Suge, bitch. You want to tell some history, hoe? Tell your motherfucking own, bitch. I don't give a fuck whose pictures you show, bitch. At the end of the fucking day, the dog walking is still gonna commence, bitch. I walk the dog. The dog don't walk me. Be clear about that. So again, I'm asking the question, was it the video? I mean, was it the audio that got you in your feelings? Because if so, I'll include that into my intro. So every time I go live, right? Every time I go live, you can hear that. I'll include that in my intro. As a matter of fact, you know what I'll do? I'll give you that. Okay? See, I thought a hoe. See all that spicy shit you talking, bitch? See this type of shit here? This and I want y'all to see, this is why you got to document shit. Because bitches like this, and see, I've watched this bitch. I don't care if it was 2 years, 3 years, bitch. I don't give a fuck if it was 6 months. I clocked your stilo, bitch. That's why you was never able to line me the fuck up. You or your bestie, because I never trusted either one of y'all bitches. I knew both of you were fucking snakes. Oh, you smart. Okay, well, bitch, then that means that you were finessed. You didn't finesse me. I played your game. I just played it better because you never saw it coming. What you thought, you and your bestie, was that you was going to be allowed to keep disrespecting me and keep throwing subliminals and keep taking shots. You know the shots you denied that you took when you got up here and pretended that we never had any motherfucking problem? But then you went live when you were starving for fucking attention because whatever shine you thought you was going to get from the fucking beef sector, it wasn't forthcoming. So you went to your platform and you played the little background music and you told on your motherfucking self. Yeah, kind of like one of those live streams where you were over there talking on your channel about how you had been telling motherfuckers to watch out for me. So why would you get up here from your platform and pretend that you never had any issue with me? As if it was just some shit I was making the fuck up. When the fuck did I ever bitch, when I hit your fucking link, I hit your link with you and your bestie on the platform. And told you, as far as it relates to Jazzy, what was going on with her and her children, I would not be speaking on that publicly. I'm sorry, has anything about that fucking changed? Because I thought what I said, I want to see a bitch force me to do something or speak on a situation publicly I'm not going to fucking speak on because of the sensitive nature of it. And I Made that clear to you and your bestie that fucking day when I hit your link. I'm sorry. I thought a raggedy bitch said something. Did something change about that? That's what I said. So this day right here, when I hit your link and you knew I was backstage and you were steady addressing me from your panel. See, when your bestie went live and so-called I hit your bestie's fucking link on her fucking channel. Bitches want to play music and start doing all of this extra shit, start allowing niggas to come on a panel and all of this old extra shit. They want to do everything but address the issue that I hit the link for. That's called deflection. When you're talking about something that's serious as somebody fucking kids being in CPS, I mean, all of the entertainment, you got time to entertain. You showing your motherfucking face and coming up in and of itself is fucking entertainment, you fucking clown. Every time you turn your camera on, it's fucking entertainment. You fucking clown. So you can always entertain. If you ever are in the mood to entertain, bitch, all you got to do is turn your camera on and pretend to be that bitch when we all know you're not that. Never has been, never will be, and neither the fuck was your mommy. See, unlike you, listen, at the end of the fucking day, I've openly said my mother was an addict. What about it, bitch? What about it? Nonetheless, despite the addiction of the we still different, bitch. I'm not that and you're not this. Get into it. I'm sorry, was it something that you missed in the lesson? I'm sorry. Again, let me just go through this list because I'm going to need the bitches that come for my motherfucking, you want to come, the bitches that want to come for me, listen, you got to do better. Okay, I'm ugly. Okay, I look like a tranny. I sound like a man. I got dark skin. I'm a lesbian. I was getting fucked in prison. My husband left me for a Becky, a wig, a weave, and a makeup. I'm sorry, is that it? Well, that would explain the reason why your channel was still struggling since 2006. See, I don't have to get drunk. I don't have to smoke any weed. I don't have to get drunk to hit my live button, bitch. I just hit it and make it do what it do when I do, bitch. So all of the rah-rah shit, bitch, pipe down with all of that. That whole shit with the dude leaving. You know what I mean? Okay, so here is you, right? And the nigga that was sending the pictures, and I ain't got no problem with Beasley, but the fact of the matter is, this is the nigga that was sending pictures of your mother to fuck to me, right? In 2019 on your panel. This is the bitch that was talking about how fishy your pussy was. This is the bitch that put out the narrative that your pussy was stinking. This is the bitch that you sent the cease and desist to. You keep talking about the cease and desist I sent to ZX. You do realize that ZX is a male, right? That was threatening. Not only do you have the gender factor, but he was repeatedly calling law enforcement on me. You do get the gist of that, right? So therefore, it was a legal strategy, bitch. Because I got the gist that he wasn't going to stop. So that was to protect myself. Because once I turned up on him, I'm not surprised by anything that he's doing. He wouldn't be the first motherfucker that drew first blood and then went and tried to play victim. This is a bitch that you running around here calling your bestie, that you had to file a cease and desist against to stop her from talking about the scent of your pussy. And not only was she stalking you, the nigga that she was with was stalking you too. Now, what am I saying? You wanted to make it a point to say all your subs was going to be mine? I did say that. Because eventually they'll see what type of fake ass bitch you are. Right? What am I saying? Just like they know you're deflecting. And why am I talking to you? Because you're continuing to address me, but refusing to allow me on the panel to address you. So I'm answering you. Yes, I did. Because you're talking about my criminal history from your platform. And what am I saying? Yes, I did go to prison, but we know you got booked for pulling a gun and not using it. Well, is that a fact or is that fiction? Huh, little bitty bitch? Sardine Senate pussy bitch. Is it fact or is it fiction? So I'm saying, nope. I'm saying something in response to what you're saying on the panel, because again, you and your bestie are on the panel, continuing to address me, but refusing to allow me onto the panel to address you. So I'm saying, nope, like the text of Candy talking dirty about you behind your back. And what did Candy say about you behind your back? She said that you were a fucking liability. Now, although we come from two different worlds, where I come from, being a liability is not a good thing. That sort of means you're kind of disposable. That sort of means that you're kind of worthless, or that you've outlived your usefulness. Maybe it means something different to you. Perhaps that's a term of affection with this little Ike and Tina Turner relationship that you all have going on. Okay? So what am I telling her? The only reason why she got a crowd is because her stream ended. So I'm saying, bye-bye punk hoes. Now they know y'all hoes scared to let me on the panel. And this is when I'm first bringing it to your attention. That your nigga got a main chick. And what am I saying? Well, a pedo shouldn't coach a football team. So this whole narrative you've been running around here with about somebody needing to come stalk your damn channel. I mean, somebody not necessarily stalk your channel, because yes, I do stalk my ops. When I'm in savage mode, I do stalk my ops. And unlike you bitches, I'm not going to get up here and say, oh, well, I don't watch your channel. No, bitch, if we're beefing, I'm going to be stalking you and your channel. Okay? And I'm going to do that unapologetically. So that video that you shared, hold on. As a matter of fact, I'll post the link to the video. See, I don't have to alter your video. I don't have to alter the way your face looks or anything else Okay? I don't have to alter your face or anything else. And anybody that looks at that video in real time can see that there's nothing fat about me. Even if I was fat, would that change anything? Does that mean you're not still going to get dragged? I'm going to allow you to have fun with your photographs. And like I said in the beginning of the live stream, the dog walking will still commence, bitch. See, I don't have to put either you put filters on the video, or either you need to upgrade your fucking upgrade your computer, because the image quality was poor, very poor. Okay? So when you do things like that, again, I'll post the link to the actual video where you can see it unedited. Okay? That's always a good, that's always, you know what, and you might look at it as a bad thing, but that's actually a good thing. When a bitch feels that she has to do something to your photographs to alter them, to make herself feel fucking better. And at the end of the motherfucking day, bitch, if I was an ugly bitch, I would just be an ugly bitch that's still dog walking you, bitch. Nothing about that would change. I said that yesterday. If I didn't have a fat ass, and I'm fortunate that I do, I would just be an assless assassin around this bitch. If I didn't have edges, I would just be an edgeless ether around this bitch. So I'm going to need you to upgrade your roast from 2019, bitch. And anybody that goes to see that video will see there's nothing fat about me at all. And my waist is snatched, bitch, even after 7 kids, because I spent 7 years in prison working out on a daily basis. So I have been fortunate in the sense that I'm able to maintain that physique. You want to talk about mother again? Hold on. Let me hold for a second. Since that video got that bitch so much in her feelings, since that audio is what got you in your feelings, bitch, let me play it again. Trafficking as well all over YouTube. So if that's your son, the woman that he's involved with, if your son is Jamil or Jamil Gordon, the woman that he's involved with is saying that that's his fiance, and he's fiance. Yes, she's saying that she's his fiance. He doesn't have a fiance. So you don't know anybody named Lashida Munn, but Jamil Gordon is your son? Jamil Gordon is my son, and I don't know where they get drug trafficking and all that stuff from. Okay, well, I just trafficking as well all over YouTube. So if that's your son, the woman that he's involved with, if your son is Jamil or Jamil Gordon, the woman that he's involved with is saying that that's his fiance, and he's fiance. Yes, she's saying that she's his fiance. He doesn't have a fiance. So you don't know anybody named Lashida Munn, but Jamil Gordon is your son? Jamil Gordon is my son, and I don't know where they get drug trafficking and all that stuff from. Okay, well, I just wanted to make you aware that. So if that got you in your feelings, thank you for letting me know that, because actually I'll include that in my intro to make sure every time I go live or every time I premiere, you hear that. Your whole delusion, this whole image that you put out here, as if we don't know you're nothing more than a 6 years a side bitch ass bitch. See, that's indicative of your insecurity, because what you have to do is go get some shit and do a bunch of editing and a bunch of altering to some shit as if the originals of those photographs and videos don't exist. See, I didn't edit your photos. That picture with your feet hanging over those clear plastic heels, that wasn't edited, bitch. You uploaded that and you put it on your community tab. All I did was zoom in on your feet. So the question would be, if you so bout it and with the shit, then what was with the flagging, bitch? So are we supposed to believe that anybody else, are we supposed to believe that anybody else, I'll drop that link to that video again where she got some of those stills from. That's just indicative of an insecure ass bitch. As a matter of fact, I'll give you the links to a couple of videos where you can see me cammed up. Okay? See, I'm not you, bitch. I've had people tell me time and time again, I'm lighter than Clyde. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not a bitch that's embarrassed by my skin tone, bitch. I'm a dark-skinned bitch. And what? I'm a dark-skinned bitch that's going to be dog walking you, slow dog walking you. You don't get to dictate the dog walking. I walk the dog. Okay, the help? I don't let the dog walk me. So all the promotion, I need all the promotion I can get because I'm actually trying to rebuild the channel that you flagged. Now, that same video that she showed, okay, this is a picture, this is a video of me, okay? In that same video that she showed in the beginning of that live stream, this is me cammed up. Tell me where you see a fat bitch at. But whatever makes you feel comfortable with your insecure motherfucking ass that was never loved, bitch. That's why you online looking for best friends. You online going from bitch to bitch to bitch. Every couple of months, you got a new bestie. And bitches always end up cutting you off or curving you because you're a bitch that's very needy. You're very needy because you didn't have a mommy. Because your mother was too motherfucking busy sucking dick for crack, bitch. And whoever the fuck it was that raised you didn't want you. And you knew they didn't want you. Or at least they didn't meet your emotional needs. So you grew up a neglected motherfucking bitch. See, the difference between me and you, bitch, is I don't get up here and pretend I got my shit all together, bitch. I own my demons. As a matter of fact, when a bitch thinks she gonna get me in my feelings, you know what the fuck I do? I unleash those demons on that bitch or that nigga that tries that. Get into it. I don't deny I have demons. I'm not running around here trying to pretend to be angelic, bitch. Or pretend I'm on some righteous shit. When really at the end of the motherfucking day, you ain't shit but a clout chasing motherfucking bitch. That wants the next bitch shit. You ain't a bitch that'll build your own shit. You a raggedy bitch that want to destroy another bitch shit that you can't build off your own motherfucking merit, bitch. I'm sorry, I thought a raggedy bitch said something. Again, Y'all, I got my when I come back live later, I'll open up the panel. But again, that's the challenge, bitch. You want to go ahead, have fun with your pictures. I don't give a fuck if it's family, friend, or motherfucking foe. Do what the fuck you do, bitch. If I wanted to be a spiteful, vindictive bitch, and I am, right? I could put a screeching halt to all that shit by making one phone call, and that's to your landlord, bitch. And shut all that shit down. And have you trying to figure out where the fuck you gonna live at next, bitch. And that would keep you tied up for a minute. But good things, patience is a virtue. And I'm a patient bitch. And I do enjoy playing with my food before I devour it, bitch. None of that has anything to do with what the question that you never asked, that you've been running around here trying to deflect from. While y'all bitches are running around here preoccupied with another bitch's business that you don't know personally. Candy's son was murdered and her stepson was murdered in Chicago. And you all have done anything and everything but address that. You don't remember this motherfucking video? Because see, I'm tired of playing with hoes. You remember that video that you went to your motherfucking channel? And this was done on May the 21st. On May the 21st, it came to my attention that Candy's stepson, the man that she had been with, the man that had just been over there on ZX's platform pulling out pistols, was murdered in Chicago. So yeah, like I said, if you get so caught up in the entertainment and you're so busy being entertained, it'll go over your head that these bitches are deflecting. And I said what the fuck I said. Even if it had come to your attention, something that serious, why did it then become content? Have I made those rookie mistakes? Absolutely. And I'm not going to say I've never denied it, but I get the gist of that now. Everything is not content and everything is not tea for the motherfucking YouTube streets, especially when you're talking about something that's that's going on in somebody's real life. Now that's just the way I see it or the way I feel about it. That's why I'm the head bitch in charge here on this platform. I get to make up my own rules. I don't have any control or dominion over what other content creators do. But make no mistake about it, bitch. My position has been from the very fucking beginning that was some fucking fugazi shit. Because what I watched and what I seen, it became evident to me that it didn't matter what Jazzy said or did. You and Candy were going to put that fucking information out there. And you used it as leverage over her fucking head. So don't come back and try to rewrite history, bitch. It's if you never wanted to put her business the fuck out there. And you had an agenda when you fucking did it. And it was to get access to Clyde's audience and Buddy Lee's audience. Because you didn't have one of your fucking own, bitch. Period. So every time I hit your fucking link to address you bitches on your bullshit, after you repeatedly, you didn't just keep, I said to myself, I said at the beginning, listen, this woman has never done nothing to me. And when it comes to something that sensitive or that personal, I have the right to not speak on it publicly. The problem is because you bitches had an agenda, you weren't respecting that. So what you thought you were going to be allowed to do is to continue to take shots and fucking disrespect me like you take me for some pussy. Don't ever confuse me paying homage or respecting the hierarchy with me being a weak bitch. Because I can be respectful, but I can be a ruthless bitch too. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. I don't know you. So I'm not going to be affected one way the fuck or the other if you and your son end up sleeping in your motherfucking car. I don't give a shit, bitch. I don't know you enough to give a shit. You a bitch from the internet to me. Nothing more, nothing less. You keep talking about the males in my family. Bitch, the males in my family will put a bullet in your motherfucking medulla. You understand that? You and your entire family. And think nothing of it. I've said before, I come from a toxic family. And a part of my healing and me getting my mind right would require me to get away from my family. That's why there's a difference in when you look at those old videos, people think they're looking at a completely different person. See, you want to play. You want to play. You want to entertain. Well, turn your camera on, bitch. And pretend to look like you anything but a scrambling ass bitch. And that'll be all the entertainment that we need for the day. Anytime you're ready to entertain. Turn your camera on. And here's the thing. You want to have a challenge? Let's have a challenge of call one of your so-called in-laws. Get them on the phone. Like how y'all motherfuckers was running around here trying to get CPS on the phone. Get one of your in-laws on the phone and have them tell us, be a character witness for you, bitch. While you attacking my extended relatives. And you can say whatever the fuck you want to say about my cousins, bitch. I promise you that ain't the problem that you want, ho. But I'm going to let you have at it. So go ahead, play with your pictures and all of that other kind of shit like that. And I'll still commence to tear your ass out the motherfucking frame until I rebuild the channel that you flagged because you were in your feelings. That required some complicity on your part to be a benched bitch, a side bitch for 6 years for a nigga that clearly didn't love you. The motherfucker didn't protect your son. And where were the pictures of you and your child? The irony is, looking at his entire Facebook, see, you know the thing is, while you're all over my Facebook page and all over my family's Facebook page, bitch, go find a Facebook page on the nigga that you've been claiming for 6 motherfucking years and find a picture of you and your son's face, bitch. Do that. Do that challenge. Do the call your man. Call your man's family and have them recollect a good memory or a time that you all went out and had fun. Do that challenge, bitch. Other than that, say less to me, bitch. Can you show me an application for you applying for a marriage certificate? Can you show me the receipt for that ring you bought and put on your motherfucking finger, you broke ass bitch? That you only put on your motherfucking finger, that you only bought to put on your finger because you was getting called out on the fact that you was running around here talking about you had a fiance without a fucking wedding ring. Can you show us the receipt for the ring? Can you show us where he bought it? I want to see the receipt for that ring that you bought to put on your own motherfucking finger, the same way you know how to want to see Jazzy's kids. After 6 years. Okay, so what about the wedding plans? At what point was the wedding supposed to be planned? In between your, filing for evictions year after year after year after year after year. Now, you had a source of income because this would have been after you were discharged as a trained killer. The only thing you were killing in the motherfucking United States motherfucking Army, bitch, is if you used them goddamn eagle's talons that you got for feet to stir that motherfucking stew that you was cooking in that kitchen. As a cook. Because you did falsify your military valor to a certain extent. So, I'm sorry, was I supposed to be afraid of the trained killer that ain't never killed nobody? That ain't never shot nobody? Is that who I was supposed to be intimidated by? Was I supposed to be intimidated by this bitch here? This old pull a pistol and not use it on a bitch ass bitch? I'm sorry, I thought a pull a pistol on a bitch, pull a pistol on a nigga and not use it as bitch said something. Was I supposed to be intimidated by that? Oh no, those are facts. You want to talk about my criminal history, bitch, talk about yours. And the fact that you, so here's the interesting thing. You were acquitted. So that means you ain't do it. So you ain't even pull it. But what we do know is that there's, Maz, would you be so kind as to drop the link to Scorpio Sting's channel where we can see where an individual pulled the weapon out on you and your child while you were driving? And your go-to response was not to act in the capacity of the trained killer that you were in the military, but to start singing rap songs with your son. Kind of like your intros. You might need to change that around a wee bit. Because bitches were hitting your link. At least I'm speaking for myself. I hit your link. I won't be hitting it anymore, though. Because from here on out, I'm only going to hit the link of my fucking equals. Not the help. So like I said, once the attention dried up, well, she had to do something to get people talking. So why not post that she's single? As if anybody gives a fuck. Because quite frankly, none of those photographs that you were posting on your community tab, which is the reason why a motherfucker wouldn't have you for a main motherfucking bitch. Niggas don't generally have an interest in making a bitch their main bitch that are online showing niggas their pussy print. If she does show her pussy print. He sort of wants to be the only one to see it. That's shit that bitches that are attention hungry do. Not usually bitches that are engaged or that are in relationships where their needs are being met. So you can get up here every single day and I got a man, bitch, miss me with the bullshit. That's what's coming out of your mouth. But you go into your community tab, posting the type of pictures that you know are inappropriate for a woman that's in a relationship. We're not going to play fucking reindeer games around this bitch. Which is indicative of a bitch doing that to get attention because the nigga whose dick she's sucking don't really give a shit about the bitch. And guess what? The bitch know it. Get the fuck into it. You want smoke with me, ho? Again, that's the challenge. 12 motherfucking rounds. Round 4 motherfucking round. For 12 motherfucking rounds, bitch. That's the proposition. My smoke ain't free, bitch. If you want my smoke, you gotta pay me for every bit of smoke you get, bitch. You gonna pay for it. And I don't take consignment, bitch. This is a cash or ass operation. And since you got a fishy pussy, I'll pass on the ass part. We dealing with strictly cash, bitch. Or you basically letting motherfuckers do. And again, like I said, everything, I don't believe that when it comes to women, everything, and that's sort of like something that you learn like as you especially if you're a newbie content creator, because people will always be bringing things to you. Everything is not tea for the YouTube streets. But having observed this bitch, knowing her for the last couple of years and observing the way she operates, just like she's running her fake, like when I seen the bitch over there with the fucking pro-blacks, the first thing that ran through my mind is, what the fuck is she doing over here with the pro-blacks? Because I was seeing the bitch run around the platform with racist and bitches that would say very racist things towards black women. So what the fuck are you doing over here with the pro-blacks? It went from that to seeing you over there in Suge's camp. And because I was actively stalking him at that time, I know exactly what the fuck was going on, bitch. And I know you went over there, and not only did you go over there and suck the skin off of Suge's scrotum sack, I know you ate the shit of the mods over there. And like I said, Nicole Diaz was among the bitches that you went over there and submitted to like the weak bitch that you are, bitch, in order to find some place to fit in. You the type of old needed click to live on YouTube ass bitch. You are old, I need to be associated or affiliated with a bitch to feel like I'm something ass bitch around this bitch. So you can play whatever games you want to play. On YouTube, that is. And based on the games that you motherfucking play, bitch, I'll up the ante. And the type of pressure I apply to your motherfucking ass, I'm going to touch your ass in your reality, bitch. Slowly. As you slither, trying to figure out which camp you going to infiltrate next with your fake, phony, fugazi ass. Oh, an enemy of my enemy is my friend ass bitch. Because I need help because I can't hold my own dick on the YouTube streets when I'm beefing ass bitch. So I go back over there, even though I was just over there cheerleading for Clyde. I go over there and lick ZX ass bitch. Link up together on the back end with ZX and Flag Channels ass bitch. But got over there in Clyde's chat room and was the first front and center pretending I'm Team Clyde ass bitch. So here's the interesting thing. The very thing that this bitch is over there doing now is the same motherfucking thing that those bitches that sit over there and realize that your bestie wasn't out here, that your bestie left your ass for dead, but they might be too scared or too intimidated of the bitch to say something. But quite frankly, because I don't give a fuck about you or her motherfucking feelings, the same thing you doing to Clyde right now, those bitches in your chat gonna do to you the minute that you fall the fuck out. And it's really just that simple. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just a little over an hour, but like I said, you know, that's the offer for me. All of that giving you a whole bunch of energy, bitch, you gonna get your energy from me as I see fit. But I just don't want y'all to get too, you know what I mean? Peep the bitch play. Put something out there to get the butt. Nobody was talking about this bitch. Nobody was thinking about this bitch. So she did that in order to get attention. Or to convince motherfuckers that her and the dude not together no more. So people can, so motherfuckers can stand down. But also to get the conversation going. And Clyde took the bait for that. The fact of the matter is you never liked Clyde in the first place. That's why you got to be aware of those smile in your face but an enemy at the same time ass bitches. So all you letting motherfuckers know for real is all you did was sit there and play in her face. You was never, you was just as disingenuous as I said you was from the fucking beginning. Because like I said, bitch, you were the first, you didn't have no, you didn't take a position of being woman first. What kills me is that you actually have bitches running around here acting like chicks don't put themselves in vulnerable positions that they shouldn't put themselves in because they digging a nigga. And make some poor decisions. Coming from, you know what I mean? But you can be a nigga's for 6 years. His mama don't even know who the fuck you are. But you can get up here and critique the next bitch. Okay, yes, you can always take the position of, well, if it was me, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't trust the nigga. I wouldn't deal with the nigga. But don't get the fuck up here with that fake fugazi shit and act like everybody makes perfect. Bitch, if you made perfect decisions, you would have knew who the fuck the father of your baby was, bitch. And out of 7, guess what, bitch? Ain't none of mine's on child support, ho. If you made perfect decisions, bitch, DeKalb County wouldn't be holding fucking records of paternity tests, ho. But you trying to figure out who the fuck the father is. And then you still end up 6 years with a nigga that don't even protect your son. He right there in the city. He's supposed to be with the shits. He can get up here. See, unlike that nigga whose dick you was sucking for free for 6 years. Because see, if you've been sucking a nigga dick for 6 years, bitch, you should be able to do more than put on a motherfucking t-shirt and tights, bitch. In clear heels. 6 years, sucking a nigga's dick for 6 years, and you still running around with athletic gear on. Tights and t-shirts. In clear heels from the beauty supply store. Why his main bitch don't dress like that? I'm sorry. I thought a 6 years a side bitch said something. Your son is, your minor son, let you tell it, okay, well, everybody knows where the dude lived at. Did the dude pull up? And he had to pull up on no rah-rah shit. He could have pulled up and said, man, let me speak to you for a minute. I need to speak. Is it okay? I need to speak to you. I'm here on the behalf of my woman and my stepson. He could have picked up the phone if he didn't go to his house. He could have picked up the fucking phone because you had his fucking personal cell phone number. He could have picked up the phone and said, I would like to have a conversation with you about what's going on YouTube. You know, my lady is upset. She's making these allegations. What's good? But you think you so superior you can critique the next bitch? Bitch, you couldn't even pick a nigga that was single to commit to. No, bitch, you was the dumb bitch that was in the commitment for 6 years, bitch. He was a free agent. His Facebook page reflects as much. I'm sorry if that gets you in your feelings, bitch. That's just the reality of it. So go get drunk some more, bitch. Because this is just the preamble to the motherfucking dog walking. I'm sorry, I thought the help said something. Peace to everybody in the chat. I gotta make a run real quick, y'all. And I'll be back a little bit later on. I'll be back a little bit later on. So I'll be watching whoever's live streaming from the clouds. But when I come back, well, the next live, if you guys would like, I'll open up the panel. But again, let me show y'all something before I close out. I wanted to show you, and you tell me who you think. Look at these flags, okay? Because that kind of like irks my soul. Who you think would a flag that? I mean, who had the motivation to flag? Look at the titles of the videos. And you tell me who you think would have had the motivation to flag it. That's all you got to do. It's not rocket science. Just about every flag but one flag. Grown Folks TV, I know for certainty. Apparently, he thought he could keep threatening me. But when I show my pistol, well, we got a problem. See, the difference is I don't give a fuck whether or not I can legally have one or not. Okay? Hey, everybody. All you got to do is look at the titles. And she over there talking shit like motherfuckers is stupid. And this was the video that was flagged. The video was on private. Okay, I want y'all to understand it. The video was on private that she flagged. Hold on. It's freezing up. Could be StreamYards. Well, she tapped out from, listen, they tapped out first. They tapped out. Where do you have me flagging anybody? Hold on. StreamYards is doing that. Let me see something. I'll take that. That's going to be a part of that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go in. Do this way. I'm not certain which one. Okay, let me boot this one out. Put this one back in. I'm not certain. Let me okay, there we go. Yeah, you know, so I say, you know, at the end of the day, like, come on. Every single flag, keep in mind, you get a warning first. Every fucking flag. So don't sit there and remember one video they flagged. Remember, and that's not even the streams that they just took down without actually giving me a strike. They remember they flagged when I was showing that catfish coochie cartel picture of Candy. That video was flagged for nudity. So don't act like you built for it. Nah. That's why you back over here. But you want you gonna get. I'm gonna give you what you want. All of that shit. Hold up. Let me make sure I share the videos of and you know, like I said, that's just a sign of insecurity when a bitch has to resort to doing that type of shit. In my opinion, it's weak and it's lame. So again, I'm gonna need you to upgrade your roast. If that's the best that you got, do better, bitch. Okay. Next motherfucking relationship, bitch, go for a motherfucking commitment. And here in the motherfucking picture, this video here, you can see my waistline clearly. Sorry, not sorry, bitch, but my waist is snatched. Okay? If I was fat, I would just be a fat bitch reading you. I would just be a fat bitch ethering you. If I didn't have any edges, I would just be an edgeless bitch ethering you. If I didn't have an ass, I would just be an assless assassin on your head, bitch. If I was a fat bitch, I would just be a fat bitch reading, dragging you for filth by a MILF, bitch. And it just goes to show what type of lame bitch you are, that's what you got to do to make yourself seem like you what? All of that look better shit, bitch, that shit is old. Because guess what, bitch? Even if you did look better, you haven't fared any better, bitch. You got basic shit. You talking about a fucking house, bitch? That's basic shit. Welcome to adulthood, bitch. Ain't nobody told you bitches that. You bragging about a house? Good, bitch. You're supposed to have when you got a fucking child. What other accomplishments do you have? Bitches are up here bragging about, look at my house. Bitch, you 30 years old. That's the first house you ever had. And you in your 30s? I showed my house. Look at my house. This is what her commentary was a few minutes ago. Bitch, who gives a fuck? That's all you got? I thought that, I thought that was basic shit. Everybody needs a place to live. Are you in a fucking mansion? I got a car. Bitch, you got a Lamborghini? What the fuck? Bitch bragging about you got a house. You know the reason why you bragging about a house, bitch? Because you got 4 motherfucking evictions on your record, bitch. You got 4 eviction filings from different landlords, bitch. That's why you up here bragging about basic shit. Welcome to adulthood, bitch. You need a place to live. You're supposed to have a fucking house, bitch. You want a cookie? You're supposed to have food in your refrigerator, bitch. What the fuck do you eat? What do you feed your child? That's basic shit. Why anybody expects anything different from... Listen, you're a basic bitch. That's why you're bragging about it. A basic bitch that's never had shit. That's never had shit, never been shit, and a basic bitch that never felt important. That's why you're up here bragging about basic shit. Bye, bitch. And the only bitch that is impressed with that are other fucking basic bitches. There ain't never been nobody. There ain't no motherfucking body in reality. Because guess what, bitch? If you were anybody in reality daily, you wouldn't feel the need to invest in YouTube so fucking heavily, bitch, without it being fucking beneficial to you, ho. If you've been here since 2006, bitch, where are the results? I'm a results-driven bitch. What do you have to show for it? A channel that's still over here competing with the baby channels? You still only able to get a couple of motherfuckers in your chat room? And you've been on this bitch since 2006? And you spent years sucking Tommy Sotomayor's dick, and that's all you got to show for it? Somebody else go live at the same time you go live, bitch, and your chat goes from 170 the fuck down to 32? Because somebody is live streaming at the same time? Listen, she felt some type of way. Remember, she went to a platform and said that Clyde was being spiteful because Clyde went live at the same time she did. Why the fuck do anybody gotta wait for you to end your live before they go live? Either motherfuckers want to be there or they don't. It's not uncommon for two people to go live. It's not uncommon for two people to be live streamed. Why does somebody have to wait for you to end your stream? Especially because your streams are typically boring. So a bitch gotta sit there and pretend to be the fuck entertained with your lame ass live streams. Other than the motherfuckers that I'm cool with over there, entertaining them fucking weirdos. And sit there and watch your boring ass that needs to constantly drop the link for motherfuckers to come up on the panel just for you to be able to maintain a fucking audience. So you end up losing your fucking monetization because motherfuckers get on the platform and any motherfucking thing goes. As opposed to you having rules and fucking structure and doing the fuck shit on a channel that you just ran your ass to now because you're trying to build that one. So she was supposed to wait for you to end your stream before she went live and then wait for you to come over to her channel, clout chasing. And that way, so all of her crowd could come to your channel while you were streaming. Bitch, where's your audience at? Where's the audience that you built? Basically, what you're saying is that you were dependent upon her fucking audience. Were you in your fucking feelings because some of your audience left your dry, dull, and boring live stream and went to hers? That's what it sounded like to me, bitch. Girl, if you don't get the fuck on somewhere, child, please, this is not even a roast. It's not even a read. It's just bitch, get the fuck out of my motherfucking face. Like I said, bitch, I don't usually talk to the help, but I will make an exception in your motherfucking case. When it's said and done, you already know this is just a preamble. I'm just warming up. Like Jazzy said, I'm just warming up. I'm just warming up. Yo, I gotta make a run real fast. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Thank you all for coming through. I'm going to close out some of these smaller streams because I have my other, I always keep certain channels undisclosed. And people say, well, why would, of course, well, that's the reason why I do that. I work on building other channels. There are certain people that know about those channels. I don't give those links to everybody because of the flagging. Okay. So I want to close those streams down. And what I do is I download the stream. I usually download those streams so that way I always have a copy of the live stream. And that's unfortunate that I have to do it that way, but that's pretty much what it is. Because you got snake ass motherfucking bitches trying to run around here to sabotage some shit that they can't build off their own merit. So again, everything from posting that she had broken up, that was all cap to get a conversation going so she could have something. I don't know why bitches feel that they have to have something. You can't just go live and just talk to people and just, hey, audience, what's up? Hey, subscribers, what's going on? Just how is everybody doing? They got to have something. They got to create some shit just to have something to fucking talk about. Or somebody to talk about. Every time I hit this broad's link, it was a deflection. And I sat back, and although I felt some type of way, if it's not my business, for the most part, I've learned. Now, did I always do that? Of course not. But I learned that when you see certain things pop off, to just mind your fucking business. But the first thought, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with y'all, the first thought that went through my fucking mind when I was watching what her and Candy was doing was, Oh my fucking God. They getting ready to put this girl's and I was watching Intrinsic as well. I said they getting ready to put this girl's fucking business out here. But again, it was not my business. Did I have personal feelings about it? Yes. But again, it's minding your business. It's not my issue. But because I felt some type of way about it, and I didn't feel that that was something, because of the sensitive nature involved in it, I didn't feel it was something that should be discussed publicly. So, and because I had always had a good rapport with Jazzy, I just said, I'm just going to continue to support her. And what I believe these raggedy bitches started doing was, well, not only are we going to try to break her, but we're going to start going after the people that support her as well. And that's what they did. They tried to clump everything together, but really, me and Clyde was going, the videos I was making about Clyde had nothing to do really with them. That what me and Clyde was arguing about was something that happened in Chucky's chat over there at the Chucky cartel. It had nothing to do with them. I never trusted either one of the bitches because I watched how they operated. Does that mean you don't have the luxury once you see somebody engaging in snakery on here, you don't have the luxury. You have to learn how to navigate. That's why I tell you to become to observe. Observe without absorbing. Because we don't have the benefit of being able to go to human resources and say, hey, there's an issue. So you have to learn to navigate in the space. And a lot of times you may be cool with two people that may be beefing. And that's why I always say, if it's not your beef, don't allow people to make it your beef. Or allow people to coerce you into beefing with the person. Simply because it's their issue. Don't have shit to do with me. And don't include me in it. And I felt like once they started to attack, I had already seen them doing things like attacking Key and attacking Key, attacking Moody. And yes, you can see things and you can feel some type of way about it. But again, it was not my business. It was not my issue. But I felt as though what was happening is that they just thought that they were just going to keep being disrespectful, keep taking shots, keep sending subliminals. And I think that they confused me being respectful with fear. And that's fucked up. That you can't even be respectful without bitches getting it fucked up. And I think that that's what they took that. They took that as weakness by being respectful. And quite frankly, if you want me to keep it a buck with you, I feel like LadyLa felt that, her bestie. No, your bestie ain't had nobody shook but you, bitch. You the only bitch that Candy Cartel had shook. Okay? That's the only bitch that Candy had shook. Okay, y'all. So I keep saying I gotta run, but thank you guys for hanging out. That's because I like hanging out with y'all. You know what I mean? But when I come back, when I come back a little bit later on, y'all, I'll open up the panel. But again, she's not gonna dictate. If she's not, unless she agree, I love you more, Key. Unless this bitch agree to go 12 rounds, 12 and by rounds I mean 12 lives for an hour, live for live, bitch, that's the type that's the only thing I'm respecting. All of that getting, she calling herself addressing me, and you let niggas on the panel, and you up there on your on supposed to be on a rant by your motherfucking self. Child. I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace. Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate you. Okay. Peace.